everyone, it's Amanda from Loops and Love Crochet, and I'm just working up one of these fun little pumpkin ear warmers here for Halloween, and I thought I would do a little tutorial to show you how some of the stitches go for the color changes. This pattern is worked up in tapestry crochet, so we'll be switching back and forth between orange and black and then green at the end, and carrying the yarn that we're not using along with us along the way. So to start this pattern, it starts with a foundation single crochet. I do have a video tutorial on my YouTube channel for creating a starting foundation. This is an alternative to doing a starting chain and then single crocheting in each stitch. You can kind of do them both at the same time when you do a foundation single crochet. And it also gives you a nicer finished edge at the end, which is kind of nice for an ear warmer. So if you'd like to learn how to do that, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel that you can check out. So here's my starting foundation. I'm going to be joining it together. So I have the last stitch, I'm going to be joining it to the top of the first stitch, and I'm going to be doing a slip stitch. Just going to get this tail out of the way. So I'm joining them with a slip stitch here. And then this yarn tail I'll use at the end to sew this kind of gap together so we can't see it. Then I'm going to chain one. And then the instructions for the pattern from here are we're going to be doing 10 single crochet stitches in black, and then we'll be alternating 5 orange, 7 black, 5 orange, 7 black until there's only 2 stitches left. So to work these color changes, I'm going to be showing you how this round goes. So we'll start with the 10 single crochet stitches. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So now on my 10th stitch here, I'm going to be introducing the orange yarn to the pattern here. So to introduce the orange yarn, I've worked my last double or single crochet stitch in black right up to the last yarn over, and then I'm going to put my orange yarn onto my crochet hook, and I'm going to do the yarn over and last pull through in orange, and that's how I'm going to switch colors there. It gives a nice clean color change. I'm going to pull this black one a little bit tight, not super tight, just enough that it won't create a large stitch there. And then I'm going to work my next 5 single crochet stitches in orange. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, I was carrying my yarn tail from the orange here just to secure it, but I'm also working over top of the black yarn tail here so I can pull it up when I need it. So now that I've done my 5 orange stitches, I'm going to be working with black again. So my last orange stitch I did right up to the last yarn over, and then I'm going to do the last pull through in black, and then I'm going to do my next 7 stitches in black. And there's my 7 black stitches. And then right on the 7th stitch, I haven't completed it the full way. I did it right up to the last yarn over. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through in orange. It's also a good idea when you're switching colors to kind of give when you're switching to a little tug, just making sure that it's tight in the back here. So I'm just going to pull that a little bit. There we are, and then I'm going to pull through my orange yarn. And then I'll work my next 5 stitches in orange, carrying over top of the black. So here's stitch number 5. So again, I'm working it right up to the last yarn over. I'm going to give this black yarn a little tug here to make sure the stitch is nice and tight and not falling apart at the back. And then I'm going to pull through with black, and then my next 7 stitches will be in black. And I think at this time my yarn tail is secure, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to work over the orange. So I'm doing my 7 stitches in black here. There we go. And then I would switch to my orange again at this time. So here's the bottom of my first couple of pumpkins, and then we'll work our way up from there. So at the end of this round, you would join with a slip stitch to the first stitch, chain 1, and then you would follow the next instructions for the next round, which will show you how many black stitches, how many orange stitches, etc. I also have included in the crochet pattern, I've included a chart if you'd prefer to follow a chart rather than written instructions. So there we go. So you can see here with the finished one, it's done with 5 rounds of orange, where you're going to be carrying the orange and switching from orange to black. And then for the last round where you're working the green, you don't have to carry the orange anymore at this point. You can work it in and then cut it before you start adding that green in, and then you'll finish with 1 round of just black. And there we go. As an alternative, I made one using purple and orange, which was kind of fun. So as an alternative, you can do them in any color you like. So there we go. I hope you like this pattern. I hope you like this video tutorial and found it helpful. You can find more tutorials on my YouTube channel, Loops and Love Crochet, as well as my blog, loopsandlovecrochet.com. Thanks for watching.